My boy.
Man, what we got going on?
Bruh, season 2?
Yeah, this how we starting it off.
Man, look, bro. I don't think they ready for this one, man. We had an amazing season 1, so I want to say, like, to everybody that's been supporting us throughout the entire thing, 10 episodes back to back, to come into season 2 and start off like this, bro. How you feel?
I'm cool. I feel good. We rolling. We rolling.
Is, man. It's
season
big
1
time.
was good.
It was.
Now
Now, how you feeling about season 2, though?
Season 2 gonna be crazy.
Woo.
We got a crazy lineup of upcoming guests. We about to do
Look,
it.
man, so I'm, I usually introduce our guests, man, but I know this somebody been wanting to have on the show for a long time. We stay consistent, so I'm gonna let you introduce today's guest, man, for season 2, episode 11, man.
Our guest today, first off, I went to the restaurant and ate the food first. Straight up, I went to ate some food first. Huh? But our guest today is Asia, the owner of Bite Creole Kitchen. Go there. Make sure y'all go there. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, let's
but welcome to the show, though, Asia.
Right. Thank you for having me.
Dang. So what's going on? How's a day in the life for you? I know today was kind of a busy one. So like, what's it? Let's get right into it. What's a typical day in the life looking like for you? Just doing everything that you're doing.
Okay, a typical day. Wow. Okay, so. I usually get up and I have my morning time with God, to be honest with you.
Amen. Let's go.
Yeah,
100%.
So,
need that.
Yeah, talk to him and have him guide me and lead my steps.
Yeah.
Then I definitely try to do some kind of fitness. So I like try to go for a run or something. I live in Beechwood, try to go for a run or a walk with my daughter. And then I get on site. So I know you guys know me from the restaurant Bite Creole Kitchen. Yeah, but I also have the daycare next door as well. And then I have real estate.
Diamonds, hold on. We ain't gonna just let that just go fast. So you got the Bite Creole Kitchen, you have a daycare next door?
Yeah.
That's a major flex. I'm
gonna
let you finish. Right.
But yeah, go ahead though.
And then I'm in real estate as well. So I have property, and that's underneath my nonprofit organization.
What's the name of your nonprofit organization?
Making the Change Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
right, it's a lot, man. Hold on. See.
Definitely got to clap it up, though. For that, though.
That's major.
So,
Making a Change Foundation, Bite Creole Kitchen,
and then Let's Make a Change Daycare. Correct.
Ooh, how's you juggling? Like, cause people ask me all the time, I juggle a lot of stuff. Like, how are you juggling this stuff? Or like, how are you getting it done?
Yeah, so for sure you have to manage your time. Like you have to be on top of your time.
Yes.
You have to be a problem solver because things pop up all the time.
Wow.
So like you said, how does my day go? My day kind of goes with the flow. Of course, I plan everything out, but it never goes planned. So I'll get on site. I'll check in with the restaurant, see what's going on over there. I'll go next door. I'll check in with the teachers and see how they're feeling. Usually they're a little stressed out. The kids is on 10 like nowadays.
What's the age groups?
So I take preschool all the way up to school ages. I used to do babies, but I cut it. So preschoolers, preschoolers.
We need that.
That's major.
So you check on the teachers, you go
check
check
on
over
teachers,
there.
Then the kids always bum rush me, so they're all I gotta give out love to them.
Wow.
Kids is all that. Then I'll go back over at the restaurant and look over paperwork to see exactly what I need to be doing as far as that is concerned. Look over finances. I'm always on top of finances daily, so I always check my books to see how they're flowing and see what money is coming in, what money is going out, and what changes I may need to make, you know. And then I check in with my assistants as far as my business assistants and then my administrative assistants and see where we are on certain projects and just start getting things going.
Hold on, I knew you had a boss lady coming on here.
You feel me though? No, for real, I definitely commend you for that because you doing it. Like, seriously though,
I appreciate
juggling
it.
everything. Non-profit organization, the restaurant, the daycare, that's major.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Seriously though.
Yeah. So like, let us know, like, you know, how did you get into, like, let's start with the kitchen.
Okay.
How did you, was it cooking just like like, was it a passion of yours? Like, it was Mom Dukes cooking in the crib, like Dad cooking? Who was cooking to get you to get the love for like just food and just cooking?
So my dad, it would be my dad.
What?
Yeah, my dad. He's
I'm jealous,
into cooking. Yeah, he's definitely into cooking.
Talking about cooking.
See, I don't know how to cook. I ain't gonna
get
get
in
careful,
there.
yo. I gotta learn though for sure.
Yeah.
My mom always did the cooking, so it's crazy. But nah, that's dope.
Yeah. And then I just don't like eating trash, to be honest. And I was tired of eating things that was just so basic and people don't cook with love. You know what I'm saying? Like
that explains the menu.
Yeah.
That explains them. I'm
See, I gotta get up there.
I brought you some honey lemon pepper wings, and then I brought y'all some wet Creole wings. So y'all got those to check out.
I ain't had nothing else but the jambalaya.
Just jambalaya. Okay,
That's
so I got you some
I'm
wings
telling
today,
you.
so you can try the wings.
See, his birthday was yesterday too.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I'm still celebrating.
Okay, cool. So you definitely got it. The wings are gonna set it off.
What?
Oh, yeah, let's
So
do
I think
it,
I saw
yeah.
someone on the gram is like dollar. You can get dollar wings. What day is that?
That's Tuesdays.
Oh, tell us about that. I'm about to say,
Tuesdays.
I see you got great promo, crazy promo, but like, How did that come about? You're like, I'm gonna just do the dollar wings. Like, how did that idea just come about?
Yeah, so when we first opened up, we were mad busy, and then it slowed down. And then I was like, okay, we have to start going on marketing. We have to get plans together for marketing. So I said, let's have target days where we market different items. And Tuesdays are the day, that's our first day back. So it's like, how can I grab this audience to get in here to get some stuff? So I said, why not throw out some dollar wings? You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's coming for dollar wings, and now they're getting hip to our restaurant and our everything that we have on the menu. So it's been really, blessings to be able to pull that off.
Look, though, I'm gonna let you ask some questions, because I got hella questions, man. And
Did you come up with the menu?
Yeah, so what happened was I came up with a menu because it's basically things that I wanted to eat. Because when I would go out, it wasn't like no gumbo, or it wasn't like no jambalaya, like no finger licking food for real, 100%. You know. And then I traveled a lot, so while traveling, I started to pull different flavors and things to build the menu. And then I have a friend, he's a chef, so he was able to help me build on that menu to elaborate it and bring in more things. Because I'm not a cook, I just like to. It's a coping skill, and I like to eat for real. Like, I like to eat, and I like to cook when I'm like stressed out or whatever. So he was able to bring his component, and we were able to make things pop off even more, you know, and elevate our flavors and things of that sort.
That's fly right there.
That's too hard. Yeah, I gotta check out the menu. Like, is it got like dope names? Like, how's the menu like laid out? Like, what's the concept with it?
So yeah, we definitely try to play on the culture, because it's all about our culture and what we can do. Because we're not just a restaurant; we're for our community as well. I don't know if y'all peep that. So we feed the streets, we feed the homeless.
Diamonds.
Yeah. So we're having a big barbecue for the community on the 11th. So make sure y'all stop by for that.
Yes, mark the date, y'all.
Yeah,
that's
July
crazy.
11th is going down. So we try to really make sure things are fun. So like we had the Hot Like Jordan 3s. Those are our hot wings, because you know the Jordan 3s are those. What are those? Those
the ones.
The ones, yeah. So the 3s are popular as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hot wings. And then we got the not mac and cheese. It's macaroni and cheese, but it's loaded with seafood: crawfish, crab, shrimp. A play on
I ain't even hip to that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Some fire on there. It's definitely some fire on there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So just like playing on different words to elevate our menu and make things more culture oriented.
Okay.
That's dope. But I see the go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, like, I know restaurants is like a hard business to do.
Yeah.
What can you tell somebody that's thinking about opening up a restaurant and get them some game or advice or anything?
For sure. You're absolutely right. The restaurant business is very hard, especially because of the profit margins with your finances and purchasing food and knowing how to market up. So first of all, anytime you go into any business, I always suggest to follow your passion, because if you truly love it, you're going to figure out a way to make anything work. So when you have things come against you, you're not going to be like, well, you know what, this is too much, I'm quitting. No, you have passion behind it, I'm going to be able to push through kind of thing. So I just try to, figure out what your niche would be and just build off of that, and do not look at what anybody else is doing. I always tell people to have tunnel vision. When you have tunnel vision, you're able to pull from your creative waves to be able to elevate and make things unique to what you have to offer.
Fire right there. Listen to that. I'm telling you. Take heed to that.
Take all that in, y'all. Y'all just got some good game and gems out of that. Like I saw the menu too when I was looking at your Instagram. And they got the exotic vending machine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had drinks ready too, and I grabbed them rushing, trying to get here. Things got backed up. Yeah, so we do have the exotic snack machine. That's our partner Darcy. He's running that. Okay. So he had things from like Australia, from Korea, from Hawaii. Yeah, the white peach Fanta. Yes.
That's how I actually got hip to the restaurant, because they was sending the menu around, but then I seen the exotic pop machine. I'm like, that's raw.
Yeah.
I went in there. I ain't gonna hold you though. I went in there. I was about to get a pop, but I seen it was $25 or something. Like, but I'm gonna go back and get one though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna get one.
Oh no, I'm about to say, what's the price tickets on that? Because it gotta be exotic. I don't think there's no other exotic vending machines in the restaurants in the city. So you like one of the only ones?
Yeah, I believe we are.
Yeah, it's not though.
So we got like the NBA Youngboy. We got Drake's father. His new soda is popular and it's out now. So we got that yesterday. Yeah.
So y'all got the Combs Wave Juice in there?
Yeah, I've got the.
They had the what's his name, Babyface Ray, pop in there. I'm like, okay.
Oh, you loading up?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Dude that made that's an awful lot of cough syrup. He got a pop. It's in there. I'm like, dang.
Hey, shout out to the homies out to the LA doing their thing too, bosses, man. And getting into the sodas, because that's important. So how did that come up? Because I know, like, even me studying social media, a lot of people are getting vending machines. You know, that's a passive and residual income thing for sure. But like, what made you think, like, instead of just getting a regular restaurant thing where you have sodas inside of like a fridge, to get a vending machine? Was it just kind of like we want to add one, or like what was your idea? Like what made you say like I want a vending machine inside my restaurant?
Yeah, so that part was part of my partner, that's Darcy. He's part of our creative person because he loves to do things that's different and not follow the crew, you know, what everybody else is doing. So he was like, you know what, I'm really messing with these drinks, you know, and I want to get a machine in here. I'm like, that makes sense, let's do it or whatever. So he was able to cultivate that part and bring that in to be another marketing strategy for our restaurant to thrive. So that's that piece you said, how can restaurants thrive? You have to look at different ways to market your restaurant and use different strategies. So it's not just basic, because you can go in a restaurant and have a vending machine with Pepsi and Cola, but why not put on for like these people that have exotic snacks and drinks that are African American, again, helping the culture exceed and letting other people see people that look like them excel in different areas.
And when it comes to that exotic stuff, it's only like a certain side of the country that probably got it. Like we get everything last, Cleveland get everything last, but you definitely the first person that brought that here for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, seriously though.
Yeah, so now let's transition too, because me working in education and working in the schools and being with the youth, a learning center or a daycare, like how did that come about? Like, you know, even being next door to your restaurant, like, so I know with your real estate background, you probably move some things around, but like, how did that happen, or which was first?
So daycare was first. So I worked in child psychiatry before I opened the daycare. I worked with kids who would try to attempt suicide or had homicidal thoughts. And while working there, I noticed that it was just a cycle, you know, and it was like, okay, I'm not helping this cycle. I thought I was helping, but I'm really not. I'm just pushing medication, and I'm not for that. So it's like, okay, let's open up a facility where we can really help and break these cycles. Let's focus on that mental health. Let's focus on their goals and these strategies so they can reach their full potential. So that was my mindset going into that. So thank God right now I have a really good staff and a good team who's a part of that mission. We're able to push through and make things pop off where we are really helping our kids succeed.
No, that's
so coming from a background, hold on, coming from a background in and you said, did you go to school for that?
Yeah, I went to school for education.
Okay.
But I knew I didn't want to be a teacher.
Gotcha.
No, I didn't want to be a teacher. So I started the nonprofit first. That was started at 19. Okay. Just to help our community, like school supplies, book bags, clothes, food, things of that sort. But now it was like I needed to generate income so that I can continue to do those things. So I was like, okay, I'll start off with a childcare facility so that now I have money coming in so that I can continue doing the things we're doing in the community. So we were able to do that, got that up and running, and we're a 5-star facility, which I know sometimes can be very challenging.
Yeah. Brag about that now. Brag about that. A 5-star. Okay.
Like, hold on, because I know, you know, my son, he goes to a 5-star daycare too, and it's tough to find one. You know, like, you gotta earn them stars. So to have a 5-star daycare, let's clap it up for that, y'all.
No, for real though.
Oh, you doing it like that? So okay, so we got the daycare. We talked about that, and then the real estate.
Yeah.
Like.
So that happened. I be doing so many projects, y'all. I just be in the middle of doing stuff. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm about to do this next.
Right.
So that was in between. Actually, that started like 2 years ago. I started realizing, like, I'm fortunate to live in the suburbs in a nice community.
Nice.
But
where'd you grow up at?
I grew up in Shaker.
Shout out to hey, I ain't gonna lie. I was just about to say
shout out to Shaker, right?
Hey, Shaker is shout out to Shaker. I ain't gonna say that, but Shaker is dope. Shaker is the one.
It is. I am not gonna lie. It's fire. But just driving around and seeing people couldn't find a place to stay or living in a place and it was like terrible. And I was like, y'all living like this, like your ceiling is like caving in and water dripping. Your landlord is not doing anything about it. They don't care. So I was like, okay, how can I be a problem solver, which I like to do. So I said, okay, let me get a house and let me figure out a way to make this house pop, make it nice, and then make it where people can afford to live here, you know? So have stainless steel appliances in my house, have nice carpet, have nice hardwood floors. I have patio furniture for my clients so that when they live, they don't have to, it's actually, they feel good about coming home. You know what I'm saying? So, and just providing resources too. So if they don't have a car, we can take you to the grocery store. You know, we can take you to the store to go get your hygiene products and stuff like that. Because those things be barriers to for people to keep going.
Where you get all this from though? Like, where do you get this job, this stuff
That's a great
problem
question,
solve, to recognize a problem and see like, oh, I can do this to make it better. Like, where did that come from?
I probably would have to say my mom. You know, growing up, we did have adversity, we did struggle, and we did see some things, and she always tried to figure out a way. And as I began to grow and get older, I had to help her a lot, you know, so then I was able to kind of figure out different ways to maneuver and try to help my family grow and be the best that we can be, you know. And then I did, you know, I did witness some things growing up as far as drug abuse and violence and things of that sort. So it's like, okay, I know I'm not the only person dealing with this, and it still is going on. So let me try to be somebody that can help them in this environment. You know what I'm saying? Or provide different tools for them to succeed. A lot of times people just don't have the tools. So if you give them the tools instead of looking down on them like, they ain't got this, they ain't got that. Like, you're judging them, but you're not solving the problem. So you either fix it or don't say anything about nobody at all. That's
100%.
just that corn rule.
Because that's gonna create the cycle, keep going. Right?
Exactly. Wow. And don't get it twisted. It be hard. Because not everybody want to change. You know, not everybody want help.
That's the frustrating part, though.
That's the frustrating part. Yeah, but it's like I just be asking God, you know, keep helping me. Go forward. You know what I'm saying? Control my tongue when I want to turn up. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
That's why the light shining, man. Lord don't make no mistakes, especially when you got a purpose and you walking in your purpose and you let them know like, look, open these doors up for me. This is what I want. Oh, I can see why you're killing it. So real estate is also a big thing too, because that's also running a business. You know, you gotta have a property. You gotta make sure your your tenants is cool and everything like that. So like, I know you want to go big. Like, you got houses. We're just trying to get a building. I'm trying to get a school. So we can maybe negotiate a situation there. But
for sure.
like, would you ever open up a school? Like, I know you have a daycare. Like, because you do a lot, but like, would you ever consider opening up a school?
Yeah, somebody just asked me that, like, you should just get a school. And I'm like, stop putting more goals and stuff on me. Like, I'm trying to. So I'm not sure. We may be able to collaborate. I really want to do my own project housing.
Talk about that. See, why you gonna hit us with that like that though?
So I want to do project housing because if you look at it, when project housing came out, it was for people of color to all be in a space and have a place to stay. However, then the drugs came in and then it messed up the whole system. And now our whole, we're not realizing, we selling, a couple people is on when they selling drugs and they making money, but basically everybody else is starving. So if we flop that around, you know what I'm saying, provide quality housing in a project, we can still make it a project and have quality childcare, have good businesses in this project housing. Now we're providing jobs. Now we have good housing. Now we have a good educational system moving and we getting tools and stuff. Now we can create a better environment for people to live and actually thrive in the inner city. You get what I'm saying? How project housing was supposed to be, but then they kind of messed us up. You get what I'm saying? So that's really what I think I want to do. It's probably one of my bigger things that I'm working on.
You on some
like,
hey, what? For real though, I don't even, you blew my mind though, like, you on some,
I appreciate
it. So like that, I know he was asking you too, but like the why, you know, like what's your why? Like it, because I know when you're doing a lot of stuff, you gotta have a why. So like, what's your why every day? Like, what is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's well, for sure, it's probably God. You know, I really try to walk with Him, and I try to ask Him to guide me and lead me. So for sure, Him just kind of telling me how to maneuver, how to help our people. You know, and then I have a child as well, so it's like I have to leave this world better than it was when I came in, and I have to let her see that there's different opportunities and that she can do some things to change this world. You know, we were all sent here on assignment, and it's like we can't really leave until our assignment is done. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's turn up on that assignment. Let's not play it safe. Let's not do it slow. Let's like really go hard for it for real.
100%.
Oh, you talking? Okay, listen. Hold on. So like, playing it safe. I'm Spook. I got you. You got some questions.
I like this first episode of season 2 already. Though I'm telling you, holding it down.
Y'all better be paying attention because y'all gotta come correct, man. Because this season 2 starting off like way over your heads, man. But go ahead, Spook. I'm gonna pass the mic to you, man.
So you're an author too?
Yes. How did you know that?
I didn't even say that. We do our research. So what's your book? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I feel basically, I would say going to Shaker. I went to Shaker. It was a mix. We were around mixed people. We had black people, Chinese people, Asian, black, white, everybody. And you were kind of taught to live a certain kind of way. And within that, you were also losing a part of yourself so that you could fit in with what everybody else had. You know what I'm saying? We struggled, like I said. So I'm also in class with people whose parents are multimillionaires, whose houses are like 20 times the size of mine. And I'm going to these parties as well, too. So I had to try to fit in and do what they tried to do as well. And that I did start drinking a lot, kicking it, partying and stuff. Nothing, no hard drugs or anything. We, just kicking it. And then I also started to become a person I really didn't care for. You know what I'm saying? I was just like not believing in myself and just kind of going with the flow. And I felt like I needed to make a change. You know what I'm saying? And it takes time to make a change. So it basically just describes some of the things that happened in my childhood, which held me back. You know, my father was on drugs growing up, and it caused me to be insecure. And it caused me to not really want to have certain people come over. It kind of had me shying away from different things. So how I not allowed that, what he had going on in his life, affect who I am as a person. Because I did allow it, like, I can't do certain things. I don't want nobody to know who I am, because my dad, you know what I'm saying, my dad knows a lot of people, so
Right.
those kind of things, and you know, letting go things that my mother went through in her life and not carrying her struggles. We carry our parents' struggles all the time, and
not even knowing it.
You know what I'm saying? So
knowing
letting those things go and realizing we really can achieve anything we put our mind to. It really just be our own self, that we create our own fears that's not even real, stop us from accomplishing our real goals.
100%.
Oh, why you is okay? Why you doing this on our show like this, man? Fear ain't real though.
Yeah,
a lot of
It's
times
all
we
a
get
state of mind.
Yeah.
State of mind.
our own way
That's
with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Dang, yeah, like, cause I have a book too. I wrote a book, so like I know the process behind that is like serious, you know. So like people like, man, how you finish your book? So like, what was it like? The process of you coming up with your book. I know you talked about what it was, but like, what did you say? I just want to write a book. Like, was you inspired by somebody else, or like kind of like what happened where you like, look, I'm about to write a book?
Yeah, I saw other black people, black women that looked like me that wrote a book and told their story, and I was like, I want to do that too. You know what I'm saying? I want to accomplish it too. And honestly, I feel like it was something that was freeing for me. Like it kind of let me like release the things I was feeling from my dad being addicted to drugs and holding on to those things for so many years. From my mother being on being an alcoholic and holding on to that for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Struggling, like, and having to hide the struggle. You know what I'm saying? I started working when I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else didn't have to do that. Everybody else was just, their parents provided for them. So like holding on to all those things and like kind of letting it go, like it's okay, you know. And then people were like, oh my God, I went through that too, and nobody ever said anything. So it was like being able to like let these things be, you know, and not letting that hold you down. You know what I'm saying? Keep you captive to who you are.
So when you wrote the book, that was the moment where you knew like I need to just keep this going.
Yeah.
Or if it wasn't the book, at what moment did you realize like?
So I think the book helped me release a lot of the fear I had about my past with my dad and my mom and things of that sort. Helped me release that and kind of like help me break free. And then it also helped me see like, okay, I can do really anything I put my mind to do. Like I really just dropped a book, and I was working in child psychiatry at that time. So my boss was coming to me like, give these books to the kids that's coming. You know, and I'm like, are you sure? She's like, give these books to the kids that's coming and get discharged and admitted and stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool, I got you or whatever. Like so, and these are white folks, older white folks looking at me, and at first, to be honest, they were judging me. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't know I had different things going on. And then they were like, oh, you wrote a book? Oh, I didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, Susie, I wrote a book.
Conversation changed.
You know what I'm saying?
Put some respect on that.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It helped them as well see how black people are not what the society make us to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we accomplish things too. We go to college, we write books, we own businesses and stuff too. So it helped them see something different as well. So
look, you on here. So you went to college. What college did you go to?
Akron, University of Akron.
Oh, shout out to the Zits. I'm a BG Falcon, so
okay.
Yeah, I ain't got no smoke with Akron, man.
He said I ain't got no smoke with
Toledo probably. I love Toledo too, but I got smoke with y'all. But no, that's what's up, man. Like, we weren't a first generation college graduate or nothing like that.
No, my mother, and that was the thing. So I'm glad you brought that up, because it's like we all have these curses that we have to break, you know. So when I feel like my mother fought so hard to be a college graduate, so I was like, okay. And I was in school like, I don't want to do this, but I'm like, nope, she already broke this. Let me go ahead and finish it off too as well. But now I'm gonna go take it a step further and do this business component, because I know that was something she wanted to do, but she didn't get an opportunity to do it. So it's like, okay, now I gotta keep it going, kind of thing.
You definitely keeping it going, holding it down for sure.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
For sure, like that's crazy.
Road running for real. Like,
yeah.
How did the marketing and promo like game come about? Because you gotta have a personality for that.
Right.
How did you start? Like, cause you got a lot on there, like mini commercial promos and stuff like that. Like, what made you just get that? Cause some people scared to get in front of that camera, like be themselves. So like, what was the inspiration behind that? Were you like, I want to have was it your partner still with the marketing?
No, it was my dad actually. So not my dad, you know, a functioning drug addict, but he's also a good father, and he pushes me a lot. For sure. He pushes me a lot, and he makes me do things and get outside my comfort zone and challenges me. So he's like, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. I'm like, dude, pipe down. I'm great, okay? So just kind of like him pushing me, like, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And I just started getting into it more. And then he started helping me do commercials too. I don't know if y'all ever seen any commercials of him. I think he had a po' boy one on there. He got like more views than me.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So he's so extra. So I'm like, okay, Dad. So he's like, you know, pipe it up a little bit, do more, what's going on. So just kind of having him push me more into that. I honestly feel like that's really his passion. And I kind of just got some of those genes from him.
Because I can see in every video that you do, it's a lot of personality and all. And I'm just like, she make me want to go there. Like, you make me want to go there. And then the way you shot the address out, You gotta remember that. You
hold on,
no
shout
way
the address out for
right, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because at the end, you gotta do it anyway, too, though.
I gotta do it at the end.
Yeah, so
Right.
everybody can know where the restaurant at and pull up.
For sure, yeah. So we got 4262 Monticello Boulevard.
There it is.
Southeastern Ohio. You already know by your picture.
I love it. Yeah. All that.
For
Even
real.
like I was looking at the one you like had it edited to the T and everything, like left the register. Like this is what you're gonna do when you come here. So I like that because you giving people initiative. Like when you come in here, it's smooth, it's a good vibe. You're gonna see me, you're gonna get some food, and you're gonna get up out of here. So like let's just clap it up for that for real.
No, for real, there's definitely a whole vibe in there.
that.
She got the paintings and all, it's music playing.
What?
When I went to go get my food the other day, I didn't even expect to see her in there. I just seen her so much on the gram. I'm like, this is the owner right here.
I'm like, so you be in the mix. You the owner, but you be in the mix. You
Oh
be in
yeah,
there.
yeah. I be working in front. I be cooking in the back. I be doing. I wash dishes. I was washing dishes on Tuesday. So
See?
Oh, yeah,
I do whatever. Yeah.
I know your staff loves having you, like, you know, as a leader.
Yeah, I don't get any complaints, and I try to make sure my staff is taken care of. That's another thing
Oh,
too. Like
yeah.
you
How
gotta take care
important
of
is
your
the
staff.
team?
Really important. Like, and I try to bless my team as much as possible. Like last year, I took them to New Orleans. I'm taking them to New Mexico. I mean, not New Mexico. I'm taking them to Mexico this year. So I try to make sure I really love on them because without them, I wouldn't be able to do the things I'm doing. You know, making sure I'm giving them bonuses, lacing their pockets. You know, same thing for the restaurant too. Making sure I'm bringing them lunch, asking them what they need, how can they excel. You know, things of that sort. So I always want to make sure I pour into them as if I was Apple or Google because it's no different for real. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it now. So when I even got millions, y'all getting millions too. We're gonna always eat together.
Look, man.
That's real, man. I love that. I love that. This is how we setting the tone for season 2.
Listen, I'm feeling like, look, we got a partner out of here because, like we want to work with you. You know,
All right.
Right, we're the app You know, everybody getting blessed, and I just love it, man. Like I just love to see, especially in the Cleveland side. So you born and raised in Cleveland?
Yep. I lived in Arizona for a year. That was cool. But yeah.
Okay.
Arizona. How was Arizona? I know it's hot out there.
Yeah, it was hot. It was definitely. I was able to learn about the real estate game. Yep. So when I lived out there, I was
different out there.
It's totally different. It's definitely a culture shock. Even though I went to Shaker and I was around a lot of people, it was like a lot of racists towards me as being a black girl, and I never experienced that at Shaker because we all kind of got along. It wasn't like no funny. So I'm like, what is this? Why are y'all being weird? Like I'm always cool with everybody. So that was a little different to me because I had encounters. Yeah, like I had because going into houses to do property preservation, I would have to kind of break into a house to like board it up or to change the locks and stuff because I had to get in there. They were already foreclosed. And I had people call the police on me. I was in there winterizing a house and they had rifles to my head. Yes, helicopters going around the house because the lady said I was breaking in after I told her I'm here doing a workload. I'm here for the bank, you know. So it was crazy. They had to detain me until they ran everything through the bank and then I finally apologized. But I was like, never in a million years.
Never again,
ever
mindset shock that does to you, just the mental, and just how you ever to that story, you can't get that back.
Yeah, I was just like, what is going on here? Like, don't move, gun on my head, everything. I'm like, this is crazy. So,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
See, but you can't break nobody from Cleveland, man.
I'm
You know that Cleveland go anywhere.
Different.
Yeah, you're definitely good. So any like back end business like diamonds, like Jules, you want to lead with us, like lead with the audience. It can be a young girl, it can be a young dude, just somebody from Cleveland that's doing it. Like that somebody be like, look, man, you can't do it, or you're not doing enough. You know, you're juggling a lot of different things. So what advice do you have for them, just in general?
Right. A couple of things I would say. One is always like kind of have tunnel vision. Especially with social media, I would say kind of put your phone down. It's really a good tool, but to be honest with you guys, I have a timer on my phone. I can only be on there 12 minutes a day. And that is it.
Hold on.
It. Because when you get on there, it distracts you. You don't even realize how quick you get distracted. So I make it where I know I'm posting this, I'm posting that, I'm commenting on this, I'm responding to this, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think you were DMing me. I wasn't ignoring you. I just kind of get on there quick and got to get off kind of thing. So having that tunnel vision and being mindful of that social media, because it can really have you all twisted in your head and have you in competition with somebody
and had a time flying by. And you ain't did nothing but just do like this all day.
For sure.
100%.
Wow. But you just said something too. Like you said, you can have people thinking something about you. They ain't even like.
It's not even real.
Yeah, making something up in your head.
Yeah, it's not even real. So don't go there.
Wow. Yeah.
Finances. I'm real big on finances. You got to know where your money is. You got to know where your money is going. You got to know where your money is coming from. So staying on top of that. And people get so scared with numbers. You know, I love numbers. I love playing with the numbers and figuring things out. So I'm always a help. If anybody ever need help with that, that's something I just like to do for fun. So making sure your finances are tight. And then having a marketing strategy. You got to figure out how you're going to market whatever product, service,
whatever it is
you're going to have. How are you going to do that? You know.
You a genius.
Yeah.
Straight up, like straight up.
Throw it out there. Like,
straight up genius. Like, and at the same time, we need to just clap it up for you again. Being a strong black woman and handling your business though. Like you really handling your business.
You're gonna get your flowers on this show. So like, where can they find you at? You know, like I know, just like your handles, social media, all your channels. Like, let our audience know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got underscore my name Asia, AISHA with a C at the end, Asia C. And then we have at Bites Creole Kitchen, all one word.
Yep.
And y'all can check out my daycare as well. That's Let's Make a Change, and that's gonna be Let's underscore make underscore a underscore change, the number 2. And we are enrolling right now for our school year of 2021-2022. So, yep.
And the event coming up on the 11th.
Oh my gosh, yes, July 11th is going down by Creole Kitchen, 4262 Monticello Boulevard.
That's what I'm
the
talking about.
barbecue is lit. We got inflatables. We having a phone party. We got a full bar. We got food. Kids is gonna kick it. We are gonna kick it. Line dance, dominoes. If y'all don't play dominoes,
I'm with all that.
All right,
I'm with all that.
All right,
I'm with all that.
I'm with y'all. Yeah, so we playing everything. We having a good time. Family, community barbecue kind of thing. Just putting on for the city, putting on for our community. Letting us all come together for something fun.
Oh no, I'm gonna be there. We definitely gonna be there. We gonna be there.
Look, man, y'all, this been season 2, episode 11. The first, hey.
We set the tone.
Oh,
we setting the tone.
Why you have to come on here and bless us like that?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You gotta come back for sure. You gotta be a BackEnd Business alumni. Come back.
For sure, I got y'all. For sure.
Y'all, this been season 2, episode 11. Y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, BackEnd Business Podcast, and y'all stay tuned for episode. What's that'll be? 13?
12. This 11.
Episode 12, y'all. See, we getting so many now. Y'all ain't ready to catch up, man.
100%.
At BackEnd Business, we see y'all at the top.
So nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. Whoa.